I'm back. Vlog 27. Yeah, I've been gone for a little while. You think vlogging in public in your own home city is a little weird? Try doing it in a completely different country. This feels really weird. All right, hopefully, I'm using DJI Mic Mini today, so hopefully it won't be quite as bad. You know what's great about getting the flu? Absolutely nothing. It sucks. So, not only did I catch a stomach virus right when I was around, what was it, vlog 26? Not only did I catch a stomach virus, no idea where it came from, but if you know anything about gut health, when you wipe out all your positive gut bacteria, it opens you up for getting sick. So I left the house one time to go to the gym so I could use the steam room to help with my headache. And sure enough, I caught the flu on top of it. So yeah, I've been pretty much out of commission for 2 to 3 weeks. I actually have not been sick in years since I started taking probiotics, and I got massively sick between stomach flu and regular flu, and I was laid out for like 7 days in bed. Getting laid out 7 days in bed, not fun. At a certain point, you just got to get moving again. But I still got lingering stuff going on here. I still got a little bit of head and sinus stuff going on. They got me on antibiotics. And even once I was somewhat functional, my brain just wasn't functioning. So trying to get motivated to do any of this, I just couldn't do it. I was able to get working at poker because I wasn't contagious anymore, because a lot of my poker decisions can be very second nature. But yeah, actually trying to concentrate on doing vlogging or anything like that, just was not happening. So in case you haven't figured it out, I'm in Playa del Carmen right now. This is actually something I had planned for a while. I wish I was 100%. I'm like 85, 90%, but this might be just the exact thing I needed to start feeling a little bit better. So I've been to Playa del Carmen before, but I've only ever been here in a capacity of doing a all-inclusive resort. So, hola. I've walked on Fifth Avenue a couple of times, but never really stayed down here. So this time I actually have an Airbnb right down here, all the way on the north side of downtown Playa del Carmen. So I get to explore a little bit. I know Cozumel like the back of my hand. I've stayed all over that island, and I know a lot of local spots. So this is kind of new to me, and it's fun. And there's some great food down here, some great sights. There's some touristy areas too, obviously, and the amount of beautiful tattooed Mexican women, very inspiring. Means I need to go get my next tattoo done. But right now, I think this is actually what I needed to be like jumper cables for my brain, because I just have not been feeling great. And it sucks because I had so much momentum going for doing all these vlogs, and you just get completely zapped by stomach flu, head flu, chest cold, sinus infection. It's rough, and it just really took the wind out of the sails for me, which sucks. So the weather down here is gorgeous. Yes, it's hot, especially if you're in the sun. But honestly, I got up pretty early today. I went to bed early last night because it was travel day getting in here. I decided not to do any vlogging or do much. I just grabbed some dinner, a couple of cocktails, and I went to bed really early. And I'm not an early night person, but decided to go ahead and get to bed early. I woke up at like 7 a.m. this morning so I could get down here, walk around, enjoy myself, have some great food. I just had great breakfast at Que Huevos, which is right near where my Airbnb is. I'll give a tour of the Airbnb on one of these days, or I'm gonna do a little travel video while I'm down here. But I'm just trying to get my brain fired up right now. It's a little difficult, so bear with me if I'm using my notes a little bit, just because I am walking around here. And I've been a little out of practice from having to take this little pause here. But, you know, that pause taught me about, you know, being sick and burnout and those kind of things. And you just got to take a break when you're feeling that down, when you're not feeling up for it. Yeah, there's some times where you got to kind of force yourself to do it. But there is a time to realize when your body and your brain needs a complete rest. And that's exactly what I did. You know, this right here, hopefully will reset me a little bit, just because being out in the sun, nice humid air, helping drain all this stuff. Plus, you know, it's really hard to be in a bad mood when you're on vacation. But I needed a bit of a reset. And yeah, I got to force myself a little bit to do this, but it's much, much needed. And I'm glad I'm back out here. And it's kind of neat to explore an area that I've never really been before. I feel very safe in Mexico. I've been here lots and lots of times. The locals are just always fantastic. Plus the food, oh, gotta love the food down here. So gives me a bit of perspective, allows me to kind of finish up this challenge strong. I'm also going to spend some time, by the way, if you look way over there, you can see Cozumel off in the distance. I might actually go over there one day to take the ferry over here from Playa del Carmen and actually go over to Cozumel. I do love Cozumel. I have some favorite places over there, but we'll see. This is a short trip. I'm only here a Sunday to a Thursday, so it's not like I have a load of time to do stuff, but I'm gonna finish up this challenge strong. Right now I'm shooting on the DJI Action 5 Pro, but I have my 360 camera with me, and that's actually my plan this afternoon. I'm gonna find this very cool cafe that I can go and sit down and work on stuff, and I really want to dive into the 360 camera. So the next few vlogs might be on the 360, but I'm definitely going to be shooting some footage on there and messing around with it because I want to start diving into more of the creative process itself. So yeah, I couldn't quite get the final creative spark to finish everything up at home. Poke fun at myself a little bit for having to come down to Mexico to do it, but nothing that a few tacos and mojitos won't do to help you kind of turn everything around. Hey, if this is what a second wind looks like, then maybe I should get sick more often. I'm just kidding. But I gotta tell you, down here in the morning time, yeah, I'm sweating a little bit, just it's humid, but it's gorgeous out here. The weather's fantastic. It's just a great time of year to be down here. And a lot of people are like, oh God, Mexico in the summer. It's still fantastic down here, especially in the shade. Playa del Carmen, lots of fun stuff going on down here. So I really should come down here and do some more remote work for weeks at a time because, you know, my Airbnb, which is nice, I'll give you a tour later on, it only cost me like $250 for 4 nights. It's dirt cheap, and it's a very, very modern condo. I haven't even checked the rooftop pool out or anything like that yet, but it's fantastic. So look guys, that's vlog 27. I'm just getting fired back up again. I am gonna get this posted today because the cafes down here have really good Wi-Fi service. Next video I think is gonna be focused a little bit more on consuming less and making more while I'm on vacation. I tend to miss recording a lot of stuff. This is actually my first time coming down to Mexico where I don't have anybody with me. I either had a girlfriend or a friend or a group of friends or something like that, and you've always got to worry about what everybody else wants to do, where you're going next. So, you know, it's hard to explore and do your own thing when you've always got to worry about somebody else. Not that that's a bad thing, but this is my first time coming down here all on my own, where I get to just kind of set my own pace and do whatever the heck I want. Yeah, we'll see what we can get into. Vlog 27. See you guys tomorrow for vlog number 28. See you guys.